So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 219 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot within the video is going to be Imperial Agents Summonable Special Dragons Expansion Pack. This includes the expansion pack of Summonable Special Dragons. This is the mod author's second version of this particular mod. Has a few enhancements to the dragons as well. These are leveled dragons and is not as powerful as the ones from a previous version, the first version of Special Dragons. The mod author has made a little bit of a balance change between these ones, not to break too much immersion within the game. The current dragon levels have a level 3 shout on them, which means it's around about the mid tier. The strongest dragon shout was actually at level 6. It's turned it down ever so slightly for that one. But the 3 dragons, you get a heroic dragon on this one. If you're going to go and read a full synopsis on each dragon, head over to the page down below in the description. The second one is going to be a snow dragon, and the third one is going to be a vampiric dragon for you to pick up. All of these dragons within there are the same location. You can all pick them up on screen now. If you are struggling to find them, it is a mini mod showcase that the mod author has done themselves. That again is linked on the Bethesda.net website page, again all down in the description. All 3 dragons not too bad though for 80.4 kilobytes of a download. For the second spot within this video is going to be Dawnguard's Protected Cities, coming in at 152.5 kilobytes of a download. This mod adds 3 or more Dawnguard soldiers to each capital city in Skyrim. They will defend each city from dragons, vampires and even bandit attacks, and it will aid you in combat if you're Dawnguard. They guard the entrance to the city, also the guard to the Jarls. They are all unique and won't respawn after death, to add a little bit more immersion to this particular mod, that is for sure. Other than that, this is really nice to see. Love when people implement these little suggested changes. I'd highly recommend this if you have completed, if not started, the Dawnguard DLC, just for a little bit more immersion if you are corresponding, if not going back to those older cities. Very nice indeed, and for such a small download size, it's definitely worth picking up and grabbing from those invasions. For the third spot within this video is going to be Aladdin's Bard Armor. Now we did cover one of these previously on the last episode. If you haven't checked that out, highly recommend to go and see that. That was the Folmer Mage Armor. Really nice indeed. That was a female version, but for this one it's going to be a slight change. For this one it's added armor for male and for female. The load order preference for this one, of the positioning, is going to be before any body mods added into your game. It is under the leather category to make, and for this one you get the armor itself, the boots, gloves, hats and the flute, all craftable and easy for you to obtain. Not a lot of requirements to make this particular set indeed. Overall really did enjoy this. The textures and the meshes are absolutely beautiful. 2 different versions as well, one for male and one for female, which I really did like to see indeed. 90.3 megabytes of a download is the size for this particular mod. For the penultimate spot within the video is going to be the Draugr retextured bloody white version, coming in at 14 megabytes of a download. This replaces the original textures of all Draugr NPCs within the game to this absolutely finesse blooded white version. Really nice to see. If you want to switch back to the original textures, obviously simply just delete the mod. Do not worry about anything else. I've had no issues with any of the Smiley Beats mods that do change a lot of NPCs, if not some of the retextures for a lot of the NPCs within the game. Overall, very nice to see. This definitely does remind me of the White Walkers out of Game of Thrones. If you are inspiring to have your game somewhat look like that, or want your Draugr to look like that, this is definitely going to be a great mod for you to pick up. And for the 5th and final spot within the video is going to be Ancient Refuge Snow Elf House, coming in at 10.9 megabytes of a download. The description reads, "For a long time, nothing remained of the ancient snow elves. In their city as has been destroyed and their people killed, the only thing that has been left of this once great race were legends. Until the last Dragonborn found the Chantry of Ariel and met the now presumed last snow elf. This is a really cool mod indeed. Really did enjoy this whole aspect of this mod, not for the simple fact of how beautiful it really did look, but for the fact of it did have a ton of lore. If you want to go and check out a little bit more, there is a block of text for you guys to read up on and really soak this up. Overall, just for a small backing of lore and just the general mod as an overhaul, this is really nice to see, as it only is going to be 10.9 megabytes of a download. So guys, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This has been episode 219 within my series. If you did enjoy it, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. If you're new around here too, make sure to click that subscribe button. Also consider clicking that little bell to get a post notification for every single time I upload a video to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.